everyone, you are welcome to another beautiful episode of the Train the Boys YouTube channel. And today we are not going to be talking about any new topic, rather I'll be talking about my new books. Early this year when I was writing Train the Boys, I'm working on a book titled Train the Boys. Train the Boys is for parents, it's tailored for parents, all parents who have a boy child or who plans to have a boy child. So I've been writing that book for a while now, and when I was writing that book, I got to a particular chapter. I just thought within it that all of these things that I've been writing, what would the boys do if parents have to do all of these things? And that was what gave birth to these two books, Wisdom for Boys and Tablets for Boys. I wrote these books for your boys, so I just want to do a little review on these books and why you should get them for your boys. The first one is Tablets for Boys, and the second one is Wisdom for Boys. Tablets for Boys is for boys between ages 3 to 9 years old, and this particular book was originally illustrated for between this age range, that's age 3 to 9 plus. And as you can see, the cartoonized book illustrated by myself with the help of a professional cartoonist, because I felt boys between these ages, yes, some of them can read, but they can relate more with content when the content are pictorial. So that was why I went the extra mile to come up with this idea. This book has 10 interesting chapters, with the last chapter having daily routine samples where your boys can look at and say, okay, what do I do? What do I need to do every day when I wake up? How should I spend my 24 hours? And at the end of each chapter, there is a kind of activity where they can have a recap of what they've learned in that chapter. They can answer the questions at the end of that chapter, and you as a parent can also look at what they've done in the activity section to know if they truly understand what they are reading. This book is a good instructional guide for churches, schools, etc., just name it. And it's just 2,000 naira. I'm going to post the details of how to get a copy in the comment section. So let me go to the second book, and this one is Wisdom for Boys. The Wisdom for Boys is for ages 9 to 16 plus. There's a story behind these two books too. When I eventually decided to write something for the boys, and then I started writing. When I finished writing the book that was supposed to be for the boys, I was reading through and I saw that some of the information in there were not going to be too good for some ages, and they were going to be too maybe kind of less information for some ages. And then I said, how do I do this? And that was what also gave birth to these two books. So this one is from onset of teenagers to teenagers, and Wisdom for Boys has 8 chapters. The last chapter has a recipe, 10 Nigerian recipes, very easy to follow recipes where your boys can learn how to make easy meals that they don't even need your guidance. What they just need is the ingredients. If you can get them the ingredients, your boy is going to make you a fantastic meal. And this book covers everything that has to do with their adolescent life, relationship with opposite sex. There's a particular chapter there where there's a frequently asked questions by teenage boys, and these questions were compiled by me based on the experience I've had with teenagers. All the questions they've always asked me, those are the frequently questions they've been asking me. So I've been able to compile some of them. I've added some other ones for the boy child. The information on how to get these two books will be in the comments section. And that will be all for today. And thank you for watching today's episode on the Train the Boys YouTube channel. Until the next episode, do not stop training your boys, and don't forget to grab a copy for your boys. Bye.